What's going on, guys? It's your boy Bunce1234 here. Today I'm coming to you with another Crew 2 vehicle customization and testing. It's going to be the tier 1 of episode 2's Dominion Frozen Motor Pass. Whew, that is a mouthful. I'm just currently down in my hangar. I don't know what the hell I just said. Down in my hangar, I just went through and just placed the whole heap of planes and set them up the way I like it, basically. So that's literally all I just did. Let's head back up to the living room. I always face the wrong way when I come in here, so I think I'm facing the right way, and I am. So yeah, the car we are testing out is the Saleen S7 Twin Turbo Glacier Edition. Not gonna lie, I do have a Saleen S7. It's just not that great. So, liveries, of course, there's no visuals, no colors, because it's a motorpass vehicle. Not all motorpass vehicles have them. So we'll jump in and do some vanity items and put on some parts, and we'll throw it into some races. Now, I do have new wheels or tires. I just don't like the look of them. It's literally just them. Okay then. Do I have like a green color that will go with this car? I got purple ones to them. No. You know what? We'll just do that because I don't know what else to do. All right. Tire smoke, I should say. Nothing really special. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the Blizzard because it's Glacier Edition, so it just makes sense. Nitro. I should have already had an idea of what I wanted, but obviously I don't. So we're just going to grab that. I don't really know what to do. Now, I've got two types of underglows I can use. I can use Dominion Frozen underglow, which actually looks really cool on this car, or I could do this. That actually really suits the car for some reason. Or I could do the skis, which you don't really see much of. So we're doing that. I also got white windows, and then this windows and that window, which I'm not going to do. I always just lightly tint it. I was going to do green, but I think it's just a little bit too much. So I'm going to just straight tint it. Nothing on there, nothing on there. Alright. Fun. Now I do have a full set here, but I am just going to be taking the parts off of on my other vehicles. 2.3 seconds. That ain't bad. So head outside because I do my pro settings and all that as well. So might as well do all that when I'm out here. I also need to find my remote control that I have no idea where it is. So I'm just going to have to do it all like this. I can't turn my TV down. Alright, so we go here, go up to my main hypercar that I race, which is this thing, and we go back down. Performance. Alright, I always do the exact same thing for everything. That's just the way I like doing my pro settings. Which is literally just that, and then I just tend to just do that once, maybe twice. No, it's only once, twice I do the gearbox. I move the gearbox down to 9 or 8 or 9, depending on the 0 to 100. So yeah. So we'll give it. We'll throw into some races. I don't know if I'll do any of the. How do when people just park in the middle of the road? I'm gonna lie, this thing actually looks really cool with the wide body and all that. It ain't bad. Yep. I say that and I just straight head on into a fence. Alright, let's jump into a couple hypercar races and then I'll end it off there. So, first things first, don't really want to do it. But I'm going to have to. Ah, screw it, we'll do it. I have one shot of this, so whatever I get is whatever I get. I think all I have to do here is just beat the objective. It shouldn't be too hard to do. I do love the Blizzard tire smoke on this.
Look, release the throttle at the end of the tunnel. You'll have 2 turns before the hairpin.
I'm just not good on these tracks. I don't have the right vehicle for the hypercar race. This thing's actually horrible for these tracks. Like, you just can't throw it into a bend. It just doesn't want to turn. Got 3 laps of this, so this is going to be extremely fun. It's not a bad car though, but for this type of race, it's not worth using. So I do know it's quicker just to slam into that wall, but I like to try and keep my cars as non-broken, you could say, as possible. This thing does feel better than the standard version of this car, which is good. The Saleen 7 actually was my first hypercar I ever bought in this game, so going back and racing in another Saleen 7 is just something about it. But yeah, this thing actually looks incredible. It drives extremely well off this track, and I already know what the next track is going to be. I'm going to race on, but for the time being, let me just finish this. So I'll probably go silent because I like to concentrate. Not going for any records or anything like that. Whoops.
Now that's driving. The crowd is yours.
Not bad. Just under a minute, under 3 minutes 40. Not bad. Oh, cool. I got those two. Okay, so that's one race down. We'll jump into the next one. Do some little bit of a run without no snow. See, look, this thing drives so much better. I say that I had to brake. This thing tends to drive. This thing actually drives so much better than when it's on snow, and I love it. All right, let's jump into another hub car race, and I'll end it off there. Now, I'm not going to be doing a long one. I cannot be bothered doing a long one. So let's just do. Let's just do this. It's semi-long, but it's a highway run, which is where I like to really test out newer hypercars, or just any hypercar I buy in general.
3, 2, 1.
You got this under control.
Yeah, take this thing off snow. This thing just handles the way it should. This thing actually handles really well. Probably because it's got the wide body kit on it. Apparently the wide body kit makes cars turn and grip better, you could say. In my opinion, every car is different. Well, I went past its max speed. This thing's actually really smooth. I'm actually loving it. It's no Bugatti Chiron Super Sport, but it ain't bad. I could not avoid that. Doesn't matter how I drove on that, I would not have been able to avoid that car. Now, I'd be shocked if I beat my fastest time on this track, or in this race. I don't think I will, but I might get close. Two minutes 46, was it? 2 minutes 45.9. So I said 2 minutes 46. Did I beat my fastest time? No. Not even close. I thought I was going to get close. I was sadly mistaken. Anyway, guys, that is the new Saleen S7 Twin Turbo Glacier Edition. That is actually tier 1. Surprisingly, it's actually tier 1, which I was more expecting this thing to be like tier 13 or something. But I'm not complaining. If you're a new player and you haven't got a hypercar, but you do the motor pass and all that, it's probably a really good. In my opinion, it's probably one of the easiest ones to drive for the easy races for hypercar, but that's just me. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave off there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for tuning in. Like and subscribe as always. My birthday is coming up in less than 3 weeks, and I really want to get to 100 subs. But if I don't, I don't. I can't remember much about that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it off there. Again, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.